Hi guys, welcome to yet another interesting edition, you know, in Pepsi channel. This edition promises, you know, to make your time worthwhile, even as you view the video that follows. This edition now concerning the girl child and how to handle her puberty age. You know, so there's this belief that the boy child is easier to handle than the girl child, especially when they are entering their puberty age. Anything between depending on the hormones and the body, the stature of the girl child from the between the age of 9 to 12, the girl child has entered puberty, and at this particular stage, you know the the girl child experiences a lot of hormonal changes in the body. Some features like the breasts begin to come out, like the hips begin to get curvy, and then every other feminine features, those features where they differentiate woman from man, will become start becoming visible in the girl child. And then most people have thought that if you no handle am well that time, that girl child fit dey promiscuous. I mean, e fit be waka waka girl wey go dey follow men and things like that. So today I want to introduce to you a culture, a very popular culture, wey be say once a girl don enter from age 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, don enter puberty, don enter puberty dey go, wey be say the breast don dey come up and things like that. So this culture, their own way of trying to curtail the excesses that might come alongside with the puberty and hormonal growth in the girl child, is to use anything hot, either hot iron, hot pasting, hot stone, hot plate, anything hot, put am for fire. When the thing don heat, dem go use am press the breast of that girl. And this thing dem go continue to do am for several weeks. So that culture is found in Cameroon. In fact, the entire Cameroon and some other African countries. Even here in Nigeria, some group among the Easterners, among the Igbos of the Eastern Nigeria also, they do that. So the thing is called breast ironing or breast flattening. Breast ironing or breast flattening, to flat make the breast flat. So the idea is that by the time they use the hot object to press the breast continuously for some time, then the breast will get flat. And once the breast get flat, then the girl will look unattractive to men, and the girl no go dey attractive again. you know. So, and the aim is so that the girl will focus on her education or skill, any other thing that is what more important that will shape the future of that girl, so that the girl will remain focused. Because by the time the breast start shooting up and the hips start getting curvy, and then there will be attraction by the opposite sex and things like that. So they believe that that can be a distraction to the girl child. So in order to avoid such distraction and help the girl to focus, there's need be that as the girl is beginning to develop breast on her chest, then they will now use either the roast pasting, the one they use in pounding, roast it on fire. When it is hot, they will now use it to roll over the girl's breast repeatedly for several weeks or months. Or they will use a stone, heat it on fire, and then use it to massage the breast. Or they use anything that can be put on fire, any hot surface, hot plate, stone, iron, any metal object, anything like that. They will use it and press the breast. So at this juncture, let me pause so that you will have a glimpse of what I'm saying, so that you will watch the video and see how that particular culture, the mothers will put objects, metal objects or wooden object on the fire, and when the thing is heated, they will now use it to roll and massage and press their daughter's breast to make it flattened, so that they will not be attracted to men. I'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back, viewers. When I don't see this kind of culture, this kind of tradition, where mothers themselves, they, put object for fire, make the thing hot well, and then they go use them press, massage their daughter's breast. Don't you see now that one go make them look attractive, and then discourage them from having affair prematurely, and discourage the opposite sex boys make dem look the other way when they see them because their chest go dey flat, you know. So it's an age-long tradition or custom. E don tey, the entire Cameroon and some other African countries dem dey do am. And like I said, even for Naija here, some part of the east among the Igbos, e get some cultures there also wey dey do this kind thing. How much as we go see and say na punishment be that, say na maybe na abuse, brutality be that, but na wetin culture give, and they have been doing it. And if you are privileged to interview those girls, where their mothers dey do this kind thing, they too have the belief say what their parents are doing, their mothers are doing are right. Say na that one go discourage men, the boys, make dem leave them alone so that they will concentrate. If na school then they go, make dem go learn well so that they will dey useful for themselves. If na skill dem wan learn, any trade, dem go focus so that they no go get any distraction. So they strongly believe say anything that has to do with affairs, relationship, man and woman, say there's always a stage, a point in time in one's life for it, and that is the um, age of maturity. When they don become adult, then they can do and undo. But before then, it behoves on them to focus, to concentrate in whatsoever it is that they engage in that will shape their life for good in the future. So that's so it be. So viewers, I don't know how una see this kind of tradition. Is this something that should be replicated in is this something that should be encouraged even in these 21st centuries? I think as something where they're supposed to do away with. Me, I dey look at now say that kind of thing na an obnoxious culture be that, because if you want to sensitize your girl child, it's just sex education, that is what matters, to pattern and shape the lifestyle of both the boy child and the girl child. Just sex education, orientation, that they will learn in schools, learn in religious organizations, and stuff like that, in other forums, and not to use one kind primitive method of burning, because from my investigation, some of these girl children do fall victim of, when the object is so hot like this, it give them injury. It peels their skin. Some have even recorded, there have been cases of a cancer recorded, maybe as a result of the persistent massaging and pressing of the breast with a hot objects and stuff like that. So me, I'm of the opinion that such things should be, desist from. Such culture should be done away with, especially in this 21st century, and with all the enlightenment and awareness campaigns and programs, ongoing everywhere around about us. So it should be sex education that will shape the life, and it teach the young ones what they need to do, what they ought to know, so that they will grow, and still remain focused in their academics, in their skills, and everything like that. So, viewers, let's hear your own view in the comment section. Just use the comment section, like this video, share it so that let it go viral, let people know, the kind of cultures that we have around us. They say one man's meat is another man's poison. So there are some things we don't do, but that doesn't mean that other people don't do them. And there are some things other people don't do, and that doesn't mean that we don't do them. So that is why culture is said to be the way of life of a people. That's exactly what culture is all about, the way of life of a people. And inside this culture now, you now get tradition, you get custom, and so many other things like that. So until I come your way next time, people, keep viewing Pepsi channel, keep subscribing, keep sharing videos, and keep ringing the bell button so that each time I upload a video, you will be in the know. Remain blessed till I come your way next time. Thank you.